How's it going, everyone? It's Bomberman Dan with Clan Dino Gaming, bringing you another professional StarCraft 2 replay. Today's best of 3 is between AcerElfi, spawning in the top left-hand spawn of Shakura's Plateau, and LiquidJinro, our Terran player, spawning in the top right-hand corner of Shakura's Plateau. And this is part of the Asus Republic of Gamers 2012 Winter Championship game, tournament. So this is sort of a higher stake game, and we have Elfi over here. Not doing too much so far, throwing down the pylon in the front, so we won't see any really fast expand there by Elfi, deciding to go with the pylon right there. And of course Jinro throwing down his supply depot at the top of his ramp for that wall in. And we do have, I did decide to commentate a Team Liquid game because of the Liquid Rising documentary that had just come out. So I figured what better thing to do than to cast a game with a Team Liquid player. And I decided on Jinro because he's sort of underestimated, underrated. That's a better word for it. You don't see too much about Jinro anymore after he won MLG Dallas 2010. He hasn't been talked about too much, so I just said, hey, how about some LiquidJinro in there? Because everyone knows the little one and Chef and Hero, but what about Jinro? So that's why I decided to go on Jinro. So now Elfi's going to come over here and scout this on his first try and do a little bit of probe harassment there. And Elfi's going to be going for his first gas and his gateway. So nothing too cheesy here at all. It looks like Elfi is going to do a little bit of a one-base play here and then expand. Same thing with Jinro. Not going any early command center of the sorts. And it looks like that probe will be taken care of. And just a slow start to a game. There goes the cybernetics core there for Elfi. So pretty standard timing there. I'm surprised we have not seen a Zealot or a Stalker out here for Elfi. Deciding to sit back and be a little greedy here. He doesn't need it, but he could take some map control. Stalker would definitely do that very well because it can kill any amount of Marines. And it looks like Jinro will be going for, or that orbital command will be finishing up here. So pretty standard timings again. And there is the command center there for Jinro. So he will be going for that faster expo off of that one Marine. But Jinro did scout all of this, and we'll know that he really isn't under too much pressure right now. There goes the Stalker being Chrono Boost out. So Jinro is going to have to sort of respond here, maybe a bunker at the top of his ramp to sort of hold that or whatnot. But he will not be adding any attachments to this barracks yet for his gas. He has no gas here, so he's going to just be pumping out Marines, and there goes the bunker there, which will be very handy. We do have Warp Gate technology being started here by Elfi, and will Elfi decide to expand here is the question. His Stalker will make it across the map, but this bunker should finish up by the time it gets there, so it will not be able to do really any amount of damage at all. And it looks like we will be going with a 3-gate robo there. So it looks like this could be some pretty deadly one-base play here by Elfi. Decided maybe getting an Immortal in here would do a ton of damage to this bunker. And it could be some trouble here for Jinro, who really does not have that much production at all. And looks like we're getting another command center here by Jinro, which will be a problem here because he will not have enough production to make any units here to deal with Elfi's big push here. And it looks like it will be a 4-gate robo here. So it looks like this could be an all-in, a one-base all-in, because there is a ton of production here that you can keep producing off of there. We do not have a proxy pylon anywhere, which would be rather helpful here for a quick warp-in. But Jinro is just kind of surviving off of this one bunker. He could go for some scan here to know what's going on, but it looks like he will be left in the dark, and it actually looks like there will be a Warp Prism going down, and just totally going to remove the use of this bunker whatsoever. So Elfi going to try to get past all of that, and if he can, he will be doing a ton of damage here, because 4 units in there, once these 2 gateways turn into warp gates, he will be able to quickly warp in 4 more units, and I do not think Jinro will be able to hold it all, because he really just does not have enough. These 2 barracks finishing up a little bit too late, and will not be able to do much here for this attack. They might be able to get one Marine out a piece, but that looks like it could just be it. There's the big warping of Zealots, so a ton of Zealots here with the Stalker. This could be a lot of trouble for Jinro. We see the SCVs off the line, and it looks like that could just be GG right there, because there's only 4 Marines to deal with this. I just don't see how he will be able to handle this. And it looks like he's going to try to use the SCVs to block the Zealots from getting to his Marines. So actually doing great job there, trying to just take out these Zealots here. But it looks like he will actually be able to do a little bit there. But it looks like he will not be able to take out the rest of these Zealots and the Stalker. So it looks like this could be it for Jinro. I just don't see him coming back from this after losing that many SCVs. It just doesn't look like he will be able to hold. And there's the GG by Jinro. So AcerElfi takes game number 1. Stay tuned for part number 2, or game number 2 of this best of 3 series.